Time is the one thing every human being has in equal measure each day. 24 hours, no more, no less. Yet what separates the successful from the unsuccessful, the fulfilled from the frustrated, is not how much time they are given, but how they use it. Life is nothing more than a collection of moments, and every moment that passes is a piece of your story written in ink that can never be erased. If you look around, you will see so many people living as if they have forever, wasting days, wasting weeks, wasting years in activities that add nothing to their growth, nothing to their spirit, nothing to their true potential. And then one day, they realize that they did not lose time. They lost themselves. You see, time is energy. Each moment is like a flame, burning brightly for a short while before disappearing into the dark. You can use that flame to light the path of your future, or you can let it die in your hands without purpose. When you waste time, you waste energy. When you waste energy, you weaken your spirit. And when your spirit becomes weak, your dreams wither before they even have a chance to grow. That is why you must stop wasting your time. Not tomorrow, not next year, but right now. Because the more you allow time to slip away without intention, the harder it becomes to reclaim your life. Think of this. The most successful people you admire, the ones who built empires, the ones who transformed their bodies, their minds, their spirits, they are not necessarily smarter than you, stronger than you, or luckier than you. What they have mastered is not just their craft, but their time. They understand that every hour is an investment. Every hour is a seed. And if you plant your seeds in fertile soil, if you water them daily with effort and discipline, you will harvest success in the future. But if you spend your hours burning those seeds with meaningless distractions, with procrastination, with laziness, then you are robbing your future before it even arrives. This is the truth that too many ignore. Discipline is the bridge between the life you want and the life you have. Discipline is not glamorous. Discipline is not exciting. Discipline often feels heavy, uncomfortable, and repetitive. But discipline is the path. Without it, time becomes your enemy. With it, time becomes your ally. A disciplined life transforms every second into progress, while an undisciplined life transforms every second into regret. Ask yourself honestly, how much of your time do you waste each day? How many hours do you lose scrolling through endless noise, comparing yourself to people you don't even know? How many minutes do you spend doubting yourself, hesitating, waiting for a perfect moment that never comes? How many days pass by with the same excuses, the same promises of, "I'll start tomorrow," while tomorrow silently turns into next year? If you continue down this path, you will wake up one day realizing you have run out of tomorrows. And that is the greatest tragedy of all, to realize too late that you had the power to change, but you never used it. To realize that you had the time, but you wasted it on things that did not matter. To realize that you were given the gift of life, but you chose to throw it away on distractions that added nothing to your soul. But here is the good news. You are still alive right now, in this moment. And as long as you are alive, you have time. And as long as you have time, you have power. The power to choose differently. The power to stop wasting your energy on things that weaken you and to start investing it in things that strengthen you. The power to take back control of your life. You must understand, waiting for motivation is a trap. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes like the wind. If you build your life on motivation, you will only move when the wind pushes you, and you will drift aimlessly. Discipline is different. Discipline is choosing to move forward whether you feel like it or not. Discipline is the anchor that keeps you steady in the storm. Discipline is the hammer that builds your character day by day, action by action, until you become unshakable. Do not wait for the right time. There is no right time. There is only now. The perfect conditions you are waiting for will never appear. Life will always be messy, unpredictable, and full of challenges. If you keep waiting for a smoother road, you will never begin the journey. The truth is, you don't need the perfect moment. You only need the courage to act in this moment. Take action now, however small it may seem. Read one page, do one workout, write one sentence, speak one truth, take one step. Because each step creates momentum, and momentum creates transformation. The greatest oak tree was once just an acorn that refused to stay still. The greatest success stories began with small actions that were repeated consistently. Every giant leap forward is built from thousands of small steps taken with discipline. And this is where the shift happens, when you stop seeing time as something you spend and start seeing it as something you invest. Every action you take is an investment into your future self. When you choose discipline, you are paying your future with strength, with wisdom, with resilience. When you choose distractions, you are robbing your future, leaving yourself weaker, emptier, and filled with regret. Which investment do you want to make? Imagine for a moment that every day you wake up, you are handed 24 golden coins. Each coin represents 1 hour. You cannot save them. You cannot hide them. By the end of the day, every coin will be gone. The question is, where will you place them? Into the hands of distraction or into the hands of discipline? Into the pockets of regret or into the pockets of growth? Into meaningless noise or into meaningful progress? That choice determines everything. Do not fool yourself into thinking you have forever. Life is short. One day, your time will run out. Death is the one truth no human can escape. And when that day arrives, all the money, all the status, all the distractions you once chased will mean nothing. The only thing that will matter is how you lived, what you built, and who you became. And that is why wasting time is the greatest sin, not against others, but against yourself. Because when you waste your time, you are not just killing minutes, you are killing your potential. So wake up. Wake up to the reality that your life is happening right now. Wake up to the fact that time is slipping away whether you use it or not. Wake up to the truth that every distraction you give into is stealing a piece of your destiny. And wake up to the power you hold, the power to stop wasting your time and to start creating your life. This is not about perfection. You will stumble. You will fall. You will waste time sometimes. That is part of being human. But do not let wasted moments become wasted years. Do not let small distractions become permanent habits. Do not let your life slip away in silence. Rise every day with intention. Choose discipline over comfort. Choose growth over excuses. Choose action over waiting. Every successful person you admire once stood where you are standing now, with doubts, with fears, with the temptation to waste time. What made them different is not that they had more talent or more opportunity, but that they made a decision. They decided that their time was too precious to waste. They decided that their future was worth fighting for. They decided that discipline would be their companion and excuses would be their enemy. And that decision changed everything. You can make that decision too. Right now. Decide that your time matters. Decide that your energy matters. Decide that your life is worth living fully. And then prove it. Not with words, not with promises, but with actions, every single day. Because in the end, life is not measured by how long you lived, but by how deeply you lived. Not by how much time you had, but by how wisely you used it. And if you live each day with intention, with discipline, with purpose, then you will never fear running out of time. Because even if your days are few, they will be full. So stop wasting your time. Stop burning your energy on distractions. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start now. Start small. Start with what you have. But start. Because time waits for no one, and neither should you.